All right, we live. It had a crazy week, man. Had a crazy. Let me get my tissues real fast. It's raining again outside. It never rains this much in Czech Republic. Get my box of tissues. Yeah. All right. It's raining again. I had a crazy week, man. I ended up sleeping like I ended up sleeping like 12 hours straight. Didn't even realize I did this shit. Ugh. I went to go. I told my girl I was gonna go take a nap while she was watching Kratos. I went in my other room and fucking laid down, right? And the sun was out when I laid down. I said, because I wanted to live stream last week again, or did I? Or not? What was it, Tuesday? I can't remember what day it is now. It was Tuesday. I went in there to take a nap, and the light was still out outside. I'm gonna live stream I'm gonna take about an hour nap. I woke up, and the light was still out again, right? And I'm thinking like, oh shit, like I gotta hurry up and live stream. Motherfucker, it was 7 a.m. Right when I woke up. I slept for 12 hours. Cause I went and laid down around 6:30. I went and laid down around 6:30. 6:30. I was like, yeah, about 6:30. So yeah, I'm gonna just lay down real quick and take a quick 20-minute nap. The sun was still out. Your boy went in there and laid down, thinking I took like a 20-minute nap. Woke up, the sun was still out. But I looked outside, it's like it's an awful lot of cars driving down this street. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the cars, they only be out when the people try and get to work. Well, that's weird. At 7 p.m., all these cars out. I walk in here, she's sitting up in the bed with Kratos. I'm like, oh, it's the morning? And she's like, yeah. Like, I slept through all that shit. I slept 12 hours and didn't even know it. Then we had some other issues. It's nice to see you, brother. How baby Kratos and mom's doing? Oh, they good, man. But we had some other issues. They good, but the issue came in because I talked about on live streams before how her family didn't grow up with any men, right? And I'm not gonna go into like personal family issue shit. Like I'm not gonna go too deep in it just out of respect. You know what I'm saying? But I'll just touch on the topic of what happened. Because her family didn't grow up with men in the house, right? And like I say before, like you can always tell, not always, but a lot of times, like once like actual like legit transactions have start being made, you can usually tell when guys are at least in the process of learning what it's like to be around, you know, a man in the world, not somebody he could just manipulate and all this shit like bitches do. So. We had a family situation, and it really, okay, like as a man, I handled it great. There was no yelling, no cussing, none of that shit like that. But long story short, now I gotta be Debo out the group. I'm fucking Debo now, all right? Because that's just the point it got to. Now they walking around, scared of me, talking about I'm not human behind my back and calling each other and saying all this shit and all this. Now, and I got it. Now, when I come around, motherfuckers scared to make eye contact with me and all that old crazy shit. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to be like that. Yes, I don't want to be. Let me turn this volume down real fast. I feel like because I'm yelling over it. It may not be loud to y'all, but I'm yelling over it because I still don't know how to fix this audio with the game shit yet. But here's the thing, man. Like, look, I don't want to be Debo. All right, I don't want to be me. If anything, I give you whatever you want. Just act like you got some respect. And you know what I'm saying? Put some respect on my name. Not even that gangster. Just exist. You know, if you don't like me, then don't like me. Cool. But act like you got some respect, and I'm act like I respect. You know what I'm saying? Have some that mutual man respect. You see what I'm saying? See, and her family never had that. I'm not trying to make fun of them about it. It's just the reality. They never seen, just like okay, because we got an argument about it, and I said, and I told her, I said, look. The big issue is with this is women women and feminine men, the biggest difference, the biggest core difference between the two is this. Is women do not truly understand the difference between like and respect. All right, like they just don't get it. And I'd even say like, love, and respect. They don't understand. All women and feminine men and childish men, all they understand is just emotions and who likes me and who doesn't like me. That's all they understand. See, as men, I can know full well I don't like you, or I don't like something you believe in. I don't like what you said about this topic. I don't like my thing about Trump. I didn't like Donald Trump as president. For certain reasons. Now, I've had great friends. I still do have great friends who are strong Trump supporters. I don't like Donald Trump, but I'm not going to treat him with any disrespect. You know what I'm saying? You still welcome in my house. You still welcome to my food and my beer and all that shit like that. This ain't no fighting. This ain't no grounds to even pick a fight just because you like Trump and I don't. All right, or I like Trump and you don't. Whatever the fuck. See, that's that man. And see, a lot of feminized or childish men and just women in general, they don't understand that. And this was the problem I got into with her side of family. She has one aunt she gets it. Her aunt's cool, but the other ones, I got problems with all of them. So long story short, man, I had to end up being Debo. Now I'm that motherfucker ride around the neighborhood on the bike. And when you see me ride up the street on my bike, everybody start hiding their shit and start acting. Oh, guess what? Because how that shit happened was, long story. I'm like I said, I'm not gonna put their business on the street just out of respect. I'm not gonna do that to them, but I'm gonna just say the long story, the general overview of what happened. Motherfuckers tried to come in my flat and tried to run shit in my flat. Right? They tried to come into my flat and run shit in my flat. Long story short, right? And no, it ain't gonna happen, bro. All right? Like, now I want to be nice. I want to be your friend. But, at this point, no, we got problems. Somebody got to go. All right? And it's not going to be me. You motherfucker, you are not going to have me scared to come walking into my own place where I'm paying rent because you here. All right, somebody got to go. Like Charlie Murphy said, look, somebody like you don't slap a man. Look, somebody had to go. Y'all know in them old westerns what they used to say, this city ain't big enough for the both of us. See, that's that shit. See, that was the man talking to, the women and the women in her family and the feminized childish men in her family. They don't get that shit, so they take it as like I hate them and I'm not human. I'm not human. I was called everything. Yeah, you would get the fuck out of my place. All right, and you better get it. Whatever you got in here, you better get it, or it's gonna be in the trash. All right, and that's what happened. So now motherfuckers scared to talk to me. They scared to make eye contact with me. Well, her brother, well, I already figured that shit out. Her brother, he don't even come sit down at the same table with me. He try not to make eye contact. He try not to even get too close to me. Right? Now I gotta be Debo and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be like that. No. I don't want to be that guy. But my thing is this. If you gonna push me to have to demand respect out of you, no matter how I got to go about doing it, all right? Because there's different paths you can take. No matter how I got to go about doing it, if you put me in a position where, motherfucker, it's clear you like for you not respecting me, especially in my own flat, all right, now we gonna have some big problems. And all y'all can go. Kratos and mom can go too. All y'all motherfuckers gonna be sleeping on their fucking bridge. I know you ain't gonna have me like that. And it ain't about no hate. It's about you ain't gonna have me afraid. You look. If anybody's gonna be afraid to walk in this room or walk in this building, look. Okay, but play this. When I'm walking out there in public, I'm not gonna be going, oh my God, is such and such here? Is AD here? No, I'm gonna have you being on that. All right. If I get pushed to that shit, you got me fucked up. I bet you wherever I'm walking, I ain't gonna be, it's such and such. Yo, motherfucker, I'm gonna have you on that. if you push, again, I don't want to have to do that. I don't want to have to be that dude. But if you push me to that shit, okay, well then then it's gonna go that route. All right. But hey yo, and here's the other part. All the men in her family are bigger than me. All right, and there's a good chance they can whoop my ass for real. That's the thing. That's the funny part. That's the funny part. But you know, so we had that falling out. So now all of them mad and hate me and all that shit like that. And then they called they mommy and grandma on me and all this faggot shit. Like, no, you think I'm joking? They called their grandma on me. Grandma, what over there tripping? That motherfucker ain't human. These fucking faggots called their grandma on. Hey, dude, that's got. Hey, yo. And then my girl don't like it. Yeah, you will take Kratos. Y'all get the fuck out. I don't want you to go. But if you gonna push me on that type shit, or you gonna have me fucked up, you gonna have me laying in my own bed, hoping, oh my god, I hope such and such isn't mad at me. Get the fuck, I don't fuck if they mad at me or not. All y'all motherfuckers get the fuck sleep under a fucking bridge for all I care. Do I want you to go sleep under a bridge? No, I want everybody to exist in proper peace and proper respect. But if you push me to that shit where you gonna just blatantly be on some old, you think you gonna just run some shit around? No. That ain't gonna happen. Pack up all they shit. Anyway, what's up? Yeah, Zuki. Yeah, man, they had you. Don't kick the baby ID. He didn't even do nothing. Oh no, well, I mean, no. Okay, put it like this: if she want to take him, and she want to leave, then she can do that. But I'm not gonna kick the baby out just cold. I mean, I keep the baby here with me, but the rest of them, I mean, that's on her. What she want to do. Well, that's why I said in live streams a long time ago, man. Love your kid, but with them grown motherfuckers, you gotta be. I mean, I'll say this: love, and I said this before I had a kid. So now I'm speaking off actual fact. Now, if you love your kid. But you always gotta be ready to say goodbye to them motherfuckers in a second. You always, when you dealing with women, you always gotta keep that. You cannot let that shit go. I need you, all that goop, because they can't handle power like that. You cannot let them get you. Can't let that shit go. You can't let it. Like again. I don't want to be the bad guy. I don't want to be evil. I don't want to be not human and all this other shit they call. I don't want to be that. I want us all to be happy and all this shit like that. I want to buy them food and we sit up and drink and talk all night and laugh. I want to be that. You see what I'm saying? But as a man, when you end up as a man in the world for real, like motherfuckers ain't okay. Especially women and children. Women and children. And when I say children, meaning like, you know, younger children to adult males who grew up with women all their life, right? Who don't understand what it is to be a man at all. This part of the population, you can't, when you out here in the world for real alone on some grown man shit, women and children, you cannot talk and negotiate with these motherfuckers, right? You have to just do. Which I did. I'm not gonna go into details of what I did, but that had them crying when I did it. The motherfuckers went around in tears and crying and shit. All right. Again, I didn't want to have to do it, but if look, I'm gonna get respect one way or another about you. All right. But I did something, and I had motherfuckers run around in tears, crying, asking me if I'm human and all this shit like that. Right? Because here's the thing, I didn't want to even have to do that. All right, I didn't even want to have to do that, for real. Because like I said a long time ago, when you beat somebody's ass, like when you get into a fight with another grown man and you kick the shit out there, and you kick the like the literal shit out of them, you don't feel good. Okay, a grown man is not gonna feel good after that. It doesn't feel good to beat motherfuckers, man. It really doesn't. If anything, you feel worse out when you're done and you go somewhere and think about it and shit. You feel bad about it, right? But yeah, I didn't want to have to be the bad guy. But women and children, you cannot sit up and talk to these motherfuckers and then explain your reasoning why and all. See, again, like I said with the marriage counseling, by the time y'all motherfuckers come to somebody like me or somebody better than me in the field of counseling, marriage counseling, couples counseling, by the time you come to me trying to rationalize with a bitch, you done. I cannot stress that enough. Now, counselors in this world tell you, oh no, it's the best thing for the relationship. Yeah, they gonna rig it up in any way to tell you what they think you want to hear, so you're gonna go give them money. See what they're not telling you, because they gonna phrase this, oh well, the couple came and they just didn't come to an agreement, right? When you go to a marriage counselor, ask them how long all those couples stayed together after they came and spoke with them. You got to ask them specific direct questions, because they'll rig it up to make it sound like some anything. And so by the time you sitting up and negotiating with bitches and children, that's when you done. You just done. Because they're going to do every single fucking time. They are going to do the worst thing they can come up with. Right? It's like it's hardwired in them. Like so you have to just do as a man. Now again, and doing is gonna hurt, because doing is like beating up a grown man. As one man beating up another grown man. It's gonna hurt you more for real, psychologically, thinking about it. But it's one of the things you have to do. This is why I tell you, like, if you got a bully or something like that, you have to just punch him in the fucking nose. You have to just punch him in the nose, regardless if you can win or not. That's besides the point. You have to do. Okay, and then so let me explain why you have to just do. You have to just do, so that way you send a message that you will do something if something goes wrong. Because if you sit up on this whole, well, see, now that other person, they know you gonna sit up and do this. But if he goes, bop, right? And that motherfucker sit around and think about it. Wait a minute. Now, from then on, see, you send a message. Now he knows that bop might be coming if he fucks around and does something wrong. You know what I'm saying? You have to go ahead and just do that bop and catch him bop. You have to do it. Right now, it could be physical, it could be mental, it could be, something with this, whatever the fuck, right? You have to do it. Because once you do it, you're going to send a message that, yeah, like, you not that motherfucker to just do that on. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? So from now on, when this motherfucker comes walking in the room, he looking around the corner hoping you ain't in there and all that shit like that. Is he, this motherfucker? Yo. But yeah, man, I didn't want to be Debo. Thank you for telling us the truth about marriage counseling. Yeah, Javi, yeah. See, because counsel. See, okay, because my profession, my profession is this. I'm gonna get to the game in a minute. Because my profession is using words. So motherfuckers will use this shit to their advantage, like really fuck you over and get a whole bunch of money out you and all that shit like that. If you ever want to go to a couples counselor or a relationship counselor or a marriage counselor, or anything where you got to deal with bitches, right? Ask that counselor specifically, what was the percentage of couples that stayed together and how long did they stay together after they dealt with you? Right? And only that, and dive in, and if they know more stats, like, well, did they get alimony when they divorced and all that shit like that? Well, what happened with the kids? And see, they are great we are great word manipulators of words, but the thing is, I don't give a fuck about money like that, where they do, and they'll get greedy with it. Them motherfuckers will tell you something, and like I said, by the time you sitting up negotiating with a woman or a child like that, and you sitting up hoping that she makes her mind up and all this goofy shit like that, you done. It's just the sign, because she's sitting over there in another room with Kratos right now. It's the biological signs of women, dude. It's how they fucking are. Woman wants to feel like she's chasing something, she's losing something, she may not get it back. She wants to feel it, dude. She don't even know it. Like a child, she don't even know it, but she craves it. It's what makes her feel alive. Because and if you don't believe me, well, think about the other side. What happens when you give a woman everything she wants? or a child. What happens when you give a woman or child everything they want? What are they going to do? They're going to run all over you and go find somebody who's going to beat them back down again in time. That's where they're going to go. They crave it. So every time, by the time, I forget who I covered on the live stream a while back. There was a dude. Oh yeah, and then like later on, I went to his channel and they split up like 2 weeks later, some shit like that. Because he was on this whole, well, I just hope you hear me and listen to me. And that shit doesn't work. If you're talking to a woman or a child and you end up in this whole thing of, well, I hope you can hear me and listen to me and all that. It doesn't work. All right. By the time the man is in that position of hope and all that shit like that, it's done. Now the woman can be in that position and you can make a whole healthy family out that shit. You can send kids to college and you can start a family with woman being insecure. But when a man's insecure, it doesn't work. Again, and now I can speak from fact because now I have a child. You have to be ready to let them motherfuckers go at the drop of a fucking hat. Because it's just how they program. They can't help it. They can't, they get mad at me. You get mad at me all you want. But you can't help it. All right? It's the fucking reality. Again, if you don't believe, just think about the logic. Think about the logic. Every time a man did come to the door and give them everything they want, yeah, and we'll make it work because it's my woman and I hope she loves me tomorrow. And okay, I'll do whatever you want. Okay, yeah, because I want your love and I need your love. And I want everybody to like me. And every time you see a man like that, that motherfucker gets his asshole raped on fucking international television, son. You can't. Because as a man, you cannot let them. You cannot let a woman in first place, or a child. Women, you just can't. You can't do it. AD, I actually did that before. I had to beat up another grown man because he was putting hands on my mom, and now my whole family was happy because I protected her. But yeah, fights, it never feels good to have to do it, man. And that's your mom, so hey, that's your mom, so do what you gotta do with your mom. But with that shit, like, it never feels good to have to a grown man, for real, like, in the world. Whenever if somebody pushes you to have to do some shit like that, like, that shit never feels good, man. So yeah. Oh, thanks for the donation, RBT. It's not even planned. Any chance of doing part of video, quick order, go ahead and send an email. Go Thursday. Well, I'll see, man, because it's 8:30. I can't promise anything because I told her, well, we got a deal going. I was only supposed to be on for about another hour. So I don't know. Let me grab another one of these. I actually bought this on accident because I didn't think it had alcohol in it, but it actually has like a little bit of alcohol. But it's just enough alcohol where it's like it's cool. And it's one of them flavored drinks. Like, because I didn't even think this was alcohol. I thought it was just like some lemon, fucking Sprite type of shit. But it has like 2%, 3% alcohol in it. But it's cool. I like it. So I'm gonna grab another one real quick and I'm gonna come back and we're gonna start Ninja Turtles. All right, so let me turn this volume up. Let's go ahead and play with. Let's try it.
Mondo notion, dude.
So I hope other people can join. I don't know if they can join in or not. Because I forget. Because I ain't played it since last time I was on here. Ah, fuck it. Let me catch up on the comments. Thank you for telling me. Okay, yeah. Oh, so I'm back where I was. Oh, and I figured out why the controls were so bad last time. It's because, well, it wasn't controls. What happened was, when I used this capture card for my PC, for some reason, when it's on 4K, the setting went down to like 24 megahertz, which is whatever the fuck. It's like, you know, was it 24 frames per second? And I think that's why it was so hard. It felt so shitty to control last time I played. So I went in and fixed it. Now I'm playing at 60 frames a second. It should be, well, with these graphics, it's going to be 60 frames a second. So it should be easy. It should be better now. I'm gonna wait for some players to join. What? Yo, what's up, Ivy? Yo, AD, missed the beginning. Gotta rewatch it at the end of the live stream to understand the context. Oh shit, yeah, my bad, man. Sorry about that. Yeah, Andre Cook. I'm waiting for at least one person to join the party. So it says, Andre Cook says, can you explain the process on getting your passport? I find it frustrating. I've heard sometimes they won't accept appointments for some reason. Are you in the U.S., Andre? If you're in the U.S., what I did in America, if you're in the U.S., you got to go to the post office. Just go to the post office and say you want an application for getting a passport. You just fill out your shit. You just fill it out, and you got to get this little passport picture. It's this like little small picture. And then I think it's like $50, maybe $75, something like that. And you just send it off in the mail. And then within like 2 or 3 weeks, or maybe like a month or something like that, you should get the passport. But yeah, if you're especially in America, man, because our country's not made on really leaving, which I think I have a conspiracy theory behind that. But yeah, no, just if you're in America, you gotta. I went to the post office. I'm sure you can do it other ways, but I went to the post office and they gave me just this. This was when I was living in Centerville, so this is maybe 7 years ago. And yeah, just go to the post office. It'll be this like, well, at that time it was just this, you know, just this one, not one, but like one folded kind of thing, like a paper, and you just fill out like addresses, like I think like your last few addresses, some shit like that. It's not too crazy. It's a little crazy, but it's not too crazy. But yeah, we doing good. Thanks for asking, RG. Appreciate it. What's up, Sebastian? Very similar. Yo, what's up, Matthew? Yo, Matthew, man, you text me, man. My bad. Man, I ain't caught. I'm behind on everything right now, dude. Cause like, the baby got sick too. The baby, well, he didn't get sick. He just his tear duct got blocked or whatever, so it started like leaking, and we had to get some eye drops and all that. Like it was like one day to the next, man. Something kept going on, and yeah. And she had like an issue because it rained real bad, so like a lot of people's flats like in the flooding here, because that's the thing in Czech Republic, it doesn't rain much at all. So it's really, because it was raining when I started this live stream. It finally stopped, but it's been raining a lot, and it usually never rains. Because it was crazy, because when my dad came here, it was raining when he came here. And I told him, yeah, if it rains, it's like a super light sprinkle. Like, so this is rare. And pretty much since then, it's been raining like pretty much all the time. Not all the time, but I say at least every day, every other day, it's rained a bit, which is a lot. I'm sure it's going to break some records this year for rain, especially since I've been here, because it's never rained this much. So people's flats got flooded, and her flat was one of them. So yeah, it was like literally, dude, it was like one thing. It was like something new fucked up like every hour, right? And that's not even, kind of still got to talk to the VA back in the U.S. and yeah, it's been like one thing right after another every fucking hour, it seems like. So I haven't been able to catch up on most of anything, man. I've like sparsely tried, but Yeah, or then the baby, he's he's like just crying, just he's a baby, he don't know anything, so I'm not holding that against him. But she's been great, and if anything, I'm actually kind of like concerned about her because she's not like sleeping at all. She's just constantly up and moving with him. So I'll end up sleeping all night, whereas she got up like 3 or 4 times with him, and I had no idea because she just woke up first and went and got him. So like I'm concerned for her because she's not sleeping at all. And then she's like cooking, she's cleaning, she's hanging laundry, doing laundry, cleaning shit, moving this, moving that, and she's just kicking ass. What's that thing? Like, okay, yeah, you can kick ass, but at the same instance, like you really should rest. Like I'll deal with him. Like I'll take care of him. You should really I really want her to sleep, and she's just not sleeping. She's just like constantly, dude. She's just like up. She's cleaning this, picking up this, doing laundry, hanging up clothes, bringing this stuff, flowering my plants. Like she's just so when it's gonna hit, when it finally hits that like oh shit, I need to sleep. She gonna be out for some days, bro. It's just gonna be me and Kratos just chilling, because I'm expecting it. I know she's got to be exhausted because she wasn't sleeping right before she gave birth because she had to pee every 10 minutes. So I know she's fucking tired. But yeah, his eye was leaking. It was like because yesterday I noticed it. I kept having a picture at his eye. We called the doctor this morning because it finally started like crusting up a little bit, and they say yeah, it's just this. I think something with his tear duct or something like that. Because then I ended up googling it, and then Google pretty much said like the same shit, and we had to get eye drops for him. But his eye looks a whole lot better now, though. What's up, Charles? Crispy Bacon? I'll say Charles Bacon. What are your thoughts on R. Kelly getting 30 years in prison? I don't know enough directly to speak on it because I wasn't following anything in it. Because I have nowhere near enough knowledge on that other than I didn't know of mothers who were clearly giving their daughters to him, which and for that scenario, I think that part of the law really needs to get reworked. Because it's like, well, not even rework, just flat out just be acknowledged, right? Because in these scenarios where these teenage girls are literally being handed over by their own mothers, the mother even admits it, and the girl even will say it, and everybody just in the courtroom just happens to completely ignore that. Nobody pays any attention. It just gets ignored. Like, so I mean, maybe R. Kelly was going out picking up bitches in McDonald's with Happy Meals. I don't know. I wasn't following that part, but I do know that part happened where mothers were openly admitting to fucking giving their daughters over to them. And how come these mothers aren't getting arrested for child endangerment and all this shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Where is this at? It just happens to get ignored because when it comes to sex, only man can be the bad guy, right? Well, except that Epstein bitch. I think she finally got caught. But no, speaking directly on R. Kelly in 30 years, I don't know enough. Because like I said, I didn't even know what was going on. I just woke up one day and seen he was getting 30 years in prison for it.
It won't fly.
Oh, that's Baxter Stockman. I remember that. Oh, yeah, this is controlling a whole lot better on 60 frames a second. I gotta remember the controls a little bit, though, but this feels a whole lot better. Or maybe because I got Michelangelo and he's just a faster character. Wait, how did you... I forget how to... Ooh, don't step on that.
Holy guacamole!
Oh, baby. Oh, I forgot I could do that. Okay. I sure could use a pizza right now. Oh, you can only get one of those? Okay. Oh, there we are. Yeah, I ain't trusting that. You be alright. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. What? Oh my god, dude. How am I getting just manhandled by these little motherfuckers? Oh my god. Okay. What the fuck? Yo, how am I supposed to...
Oh, bummer, dudes. Prepare for ninja revenge. Museums, museums.
Oh my god, dude. That was my bad. Oh, shit. Oh my god.
Not so fast, hombres. Party favors
Oh
every
fuck.
foot.
Oh, I ran into that. Oh my god. Ugh, get it. Okay.
Buzz off, turtles! I'll have my revenge!
Ah! Oh my god, get off me. Got him!
No good ninjas!
It will teach crispy bake. Oh, this is Shredder's Revenge. It just came out probably about 2 weeks ago, maybe a week ago. It's called Shredder's Revenge. Michelangelo is actually pretty easy to play with, or maybe I just got better because I know what I'm doing a little bit more at the game. Oh, is this the end of the game?
The old dome has seen better days.
You catch up on comments. Ghislaine Maxwell. I hope that's how you say it. Let me see these comments. Just Ghislaine? Okay, whatever, whoever. Only 20 years behind bars. She was a monster. She should have gotten 70. Word. This conversation couldn't have come at a better time, Eddie. Thanks coming from the playback. Oh, yeah. I've talked about so much, but thanks a lot, Shim. I have no idea what specific part you may be talking about, but yo, thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it. I've seen some cases, but Latin America, where the mothers basically gave up their daughters to music execs to make them stars. Daughters got abused and mothers get no jail time. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think it's really, like I said, hopefully this Amber Heard thing will slowly kind of give, men in the world, courage to actually say women may have done something wrong in life. Because, like I said, see, with feminists, okay, with all this shit, there's so many areas that where women can just manipulate markets and just having you think that they're just perfect and all this shit, right? This is why I strongly stand behind this. I think, and I've said this for the longest time, men and women should have different law books, dude. Men and women, let me take a break off the game. Let me turn this down. Make myself a little bigger. So yeah, I mean, men and women, in my opinion, need completely different law books. I mean, that's just what it is. We need different law books to be able to expose, all the bullshit, right? because women just rape and steal in their own way. It's just not going to be the same way as men do it. See, men will rape just by taking motherfuckers like that, right? Whereas, see, women just can't do it because it's for many reasons. So they're going to do it in different ways. They're going to sneak off and manipulate crowds and take what they want by getting people to like them and all this shit, or just spread a rumor or anything to hope one of the names stick that they called you, something like that. This is how women do it. It's not going to be the same way as men do it. I think men and women should just have totally different, just have different law books, point blank. Because, and here's the thing, if I were to go even more in depth on it, like, there's not one woman who would be able to disagree with me on that. If anything, if anything, when this topic does come up in my life, and we get on this topic, more women are usually quicker to agree with it than the men are. Like, yeah. But again, see, this is why the world doesn't care about women's bodies at this point, because here's a bit with the abortion shit, right? Which pro or against it, I mean, that's on you. I'm not gonna hate you or love you either way. It's just what you think and what you feel. But this is the reason why nobody cares about women at the end of the fucking day is because women don't care about anybody else but women at all, for any fucking reason. And on top of that, women do not care about anybody but themselves. See, this is why nobody cares. You see, all of a sudden it's an inconvenience to them. Now everybody wants to. What about the inconvenience of literally statistically saying, okay, around 30% of all fathers are not the biological father. You don't hear one fucking feminist open her fucking mouth at all on that time. Anywhere anybody else might get to see. This is why I say this all the time before, and I still say it now. Women are not loving and they're not caring. They're only loving and caring when it works out for their benefit individually. All right? If it means anybody else, she doesn't give a fuck. You won't hear a peep out of it. You won't hear. Oh, where was all those feminists when the men got banned from leaving Ukraine to have to fight, and all them Ukrainian bitches came out here to look for European Union cock? Where was all them feminists up in arms then? They all of them shut the fuck up. Yeah. See, you didn't hear one riot at all. You didn't hear one riot. Nothing. They all of them shut the fuck up. All them feminists. All of them shut the fuck up. All of them did. So see, and it's these scenarios that happen over time for so long that you just like, okay, look, this is why, like, especially the older you get as men, you be like, yeah, I don't care. I just don't care, because you never cared about anything but yourself, and now you're expecting the world to care about you, right? I got another topic, which I noticed in this scenario, and it came up again. Remember a while back on live streams, I was telling you motherfuckers how people. Okay, the world loves to bash America, right? North America, without really having any proper understanding of it, for real. And so in the reality of it, like, they'll be just as dumb as the dumb Americans, you know, in areas. But the world loves to hate America and screw us over until they need something. Until they need something. And it's or the UK. Well, the UK kind of had that shit coming. Let's be real about that. But the argument still holds up. Okay, they gonna hate us until they need some money. And so I got in a conversation with somebody on Facebook about it. I said, which one is more pathetic? A country who goes out and robs and steals and rapes and all this shit for their own money, or pathetic countries who won't go do it, but will sit back and wait for us to go do it and ask us for money when they get fucked up? Which one is more pathetic? See, I can't stress to you, I cannot stress enough what Ukraine really thought about y'all motherfuckers before they got their assholes raped on international television. What them motherfuckers really thought about the UK and the Germans and Americans, how they was really talking about you behind your back. And then they got their assholes raped by Russia. Now they go, can we please have some money? How could you let us starve? Yeah, motherfucker, what happened to all that shit you was talking 6 months ago? Like, which one is really more pathetic? Okay? Everybody's bad in it, but just to open that deeper perspective, okay? Let's just use North America, because North America does fucked up shit too. We do evil shit, right? But when we do the evil shit, if we so evil, then when your country end up fucked up, don't come asking us for our blood money, all right? Let's go on. Since it's so easy to be good, then go on somewhere and be good. Get the fuck out of here. Now all of a sudden you know how to speak English. You see the fucking Ukrainian president? That motherfucker, he wearing shirts with English written on it. Motherfucker, how come you ain't writing shirts with fucking Afrikaans on it? How come you ain't writing shit with fucking, you know what I'm saying? With fucking Lithuanian and all Romanian on this shit. He motherfucker was like, I am Ukrainian. Motherfucker, no. You see how pathetic that is? It's fucking pathetic. Now all of a sudden you know how to babble out some English and get motherfuckers to come out to the UK. How dare you look at all. Yeah, see, because it's pathetic. And me and my girl, we had that conversation about her family. How like these motherfuckers know English. They do, but all of a sudden they learn it when they need something. Now all this English just pours right out of them like water from a faucet. It all just pours out when they done got caught and busted. So ask yourself, see, because I've lived it. All right, so this is why I'm calling them out for being pieces of shit. Because I've witnessed it and lived it on multiple occasions. They're pieces of shit. You gonna sit up and laugh and talk about and make fun of all the fat, dumb Americans and all this shit like that. You gonna sit up and do all this. You gonna hide behind your little languages and talk about us literally in front of our face like we dogs and shit like that. And but when you get fucked, when you get your asshole raped on CNN, now you, oh, can you please come give us some money? Get the fuck out of my face. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck about you or your country, bitch. Get the fuck out of here. Because we so evil, we so bad. Well, then how come you ain't got nothing together in? Let me guess. You're taking the moral high ground because you'll wait for us to go kill people and take their shit so you come ask us for money later. You're really better than us. Yeah. You're better than us because you'll wait for us to go do it because you don't have the courage to do it yourself. The fuck out of my face. I can't stress it. See, because like I said, because I've witnessed it and lived it. Them motherfuckers don't give a fuck up. And now, unless you go over there and you just talk to them and end up getting cool with some of them, then that's a different topic. But that whole nation sending motherfuckers to go talk to Boris. They sent that white bitch out to the UK to go talk to Boris, trying to guilt him, and it worked. They guilted him into giving some money. They guilted the UK into giving them money because they know they pieces of man. Because they pieces of shit. If we so evil, don't ask us for nothing. And don't all of a sudden learn English in 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Oh, where was all this English when I wanted a burger for a decent price? Where was all this fluent English at then? It just happened to pop out now. Again, because they're not expecting somebody like me to be this open about it. They're not expecting somebody like me who fuck around understood some of what they said and all that shit. And they come back and tell y'all, like, yeah, they're pieces of shit. The fuck out of here. Go on to your homies. How about this? Go email Gucci and Louis Vuitton and see if they'll give a fuck about your ass. Because that's who you working your ass off for anyway. That's who them Ukrainians was selling they grandma's pussy out to go buy. Some Gucci shit. So go email Gucci. Email Gucci. I wonder how much has Gucci given you in support of the war? Did Louis Vuitton give you any weapons? Did Louis Vuitton come and give you any weapons for war? Because that's who you sold your grandmother's cunt out to. Go ask them for the money. See, because I got some friends from Ukraine, and we still cool. I talk to them, all right? And these motherfuckers, see, the world likes to just bash America, all right? And like I said in the live stream a while back, I think a lot of it is just envy, jealousy and envy type of shit. A lot of it. Now, other reasons, they do have legitimate reasons. Even then, a lot of that is just taken from Facebook. But every now and then, you'll find one who's genuinely, in the mix kind of thing. And, like, I'll give them that argument. But a lot of it is just this. A lot of it is pure envy, dude. What's Debo? Oh, Debo. My God. Yes, who's Debo? Debo was a character. He died not too long ago. Actually, the actual actor. He died. Debo was a bully from a movie called Friday, and so in this movie Friday, it was it was so much going on in that movie, but Debo was a neighborhood bully, right? And Debo used to roll up on his bike, and this big bald black dude. He's like, "What you got on my 40, Craig? What you got on my?" Okay, so what you got on my 40? Me? How much you gonna pay for my beer? I'm ready to go buy. And that's like he would just approach motherfuckers. Like he ain't ask you if you had some money. He's like, "What you gonna spend for my beer today?" And motherfuckers was afraid of because he would just take everything you got because he was a bully. You know what I'm saying? If you was wearing a chain, he'd just take your chain off and just walk off with it. Simon Lewis says, yeah, it's fun and games until they need Zaddy America to wipe their butts. Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah. And it's like I said, my opinion on the matter is this, Simon. Like, okay, if you don't like America, then don't like America. Cool. I don't got a problem with you. But at that point, at that point, it has to be pretty awfully pathetic and sad that motherfuckers can be notably known for screwing over North Americans. And where you can literally go on fucking Google reviews and still find reviews of them scamming Westerners out their money and shit like that, and they don't even take the shit down. That's how gangster they was. They didn't even give a fuck. They were just like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Leave the shit up. That's how gangster they was. And you can do this shit for years. Now you getting your butthole pat. You getting your cheeks clapped on CNN. You get your money. Well, no, you should have thought about that when you had the chance to give us some respect. Now you see what I'm saying? Now you're on this whole. Like I said, hey, they should have wouldn't because they sold the motherfuckers out there will sell they sold for Gucci and Mercedes. Ask Mercedes to give y'all some money, some bulletproof vests, some tank armor piercing rounds. Go ask Mercedes because you done sold your grandmother's cunt out to afford some damn Gucci belts. Well, guess what? Go ask Gucci for it. Don't ask me. I mean, if I know you personally, like I said, I can think of 3 of them I knew when I was there. 3 of them. Now they asked me personally. Yeah, I'll go ahead and help you out. Because I'll send you some money, quick. Because last one I needed her. Because it was one girl and 2 guys I knew, and the one girl she had 2 dogs, and she had to take the dogs and she was wanting like $50. So yeah, I sent it. But here's what happened. I went to the bank to try to send the money to her, right? And I needed her SWIFT. It's called the SWIFT number. So for those of you in Europe, you know that's I think it's called SWIFT. It's that identification number. And I told her like, hey, I need this number. And she goes, oh, okay. And I just never heard back from her for like weeks after that until she wrote me again. And she just never brought up that she needed the money. So I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, I guess she must be all right. But yeah, man, don't give me look, yo. Debo was my neighborhood bully. Oh, wait, let me read this comment, the last donation. Or did I miss it already? For a bit shoot request this weekend? If so, which day or what platform should I send it to? Bit shoot this week. What's today? Today's Friday? Today's Friday. Here's the thing, because like the time, like I really can't guarantee anything right now, man, because there's so much going on in a newborn. Because he up every 2 or 3 hours crying and all that shit like that. I really can't guarantee anything right now, man. I'm hobbling with this shit now. Ask BMW to save you. Well, yeah, Simon. That's my point on it. The motherfuckers will sell their pussy out. They will sell their pussy, not kill, but they will sell their pussy, turn on their own friends, scam their own, beloved ones and all this shit. They'll do anything to say they got it. To drive up in a Mercedes, go get an Audi. So hey, go email Audi, ask them for help. That's where all your loyalty is. Go ask them and see how loyal they'll be back to you. That's where all your loyalty is. You done all this. You done You ain't give a fuck about nobody else around you, near you, above you, below you. You done everything you could to do all that just to look like a star on Instagram. Wouldn't go ask you know what? Just go email Mercedes, Audi, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Prada, Dolce & Gabbana. Go email all, because that's where y'all gonna be at. You know what I'm saying? How come y'all ain't hide out in them shelters when y'all was getting bombed? Go there. Because that's where you sent all that. That's what you devoted your life to. How come you ain't going over there? Oh, they don't give a fuck? What? Oh. They Lamborghini, they don't care. Oh, well, Lamborghinis ain't gonna make it out there. They good, but they ain't that good. Because Lamborghini is more for like motherfuckers who ain't using their mama's credit. Type shit. Lamborghini is for that next higher up. So like you get a Mercedes on your mama's, in your mama's name. Like I got everything in my mama's name. You can get that shit. But yeah, Lamborghini, and you might get a few Porsches, but you ain't making a Lamborghini on that shit. I'm tired to save Ukraine by donating ads everywhere I go. Yeah, like dude, again, man. Like I said, the world will roast us, but then the second they get in their butthole, they get their cheeks clapped. Can we please have some money, please? Oh, dare you? You know you seen it. No, we evil, baby. Then go over. We evil. Don't come over here. Don't come asking me for nothing. We evil, because we ain't coming asking you for nothing, but you always asking us for something. You know what I'm saying? But we evil, right? We evil. And since it's so easy to be good, then just be good. If it's so easy, Ukraine, what the fuck happened? We 6 months before y'all was getting y'all cheeks clapped in war, every Westerner was getting roasted in Ukrainian or Russian. Y'all was scamming us. You was doing all this, and don't act like you weren't, because you was. All right, even for y'all that I'm friends with, you was doing it. You even brought it up to me. All right, 6 months before, a month before that shit, a month before them cheeks started getting clapped, y'all was roasting us to death. You ain't give a fuck about it. We was just a dumb tourist. You can charge more. Oh, perfect example. This is another area I'd like to touch on. Why is it, and really think about this as foreigners, right? Think about the reality of this. Luckily, I never fell into it, but it happens over here. If I want to go to the doctor, right? A lot of doctors won't take English speakers. And I understand that, because they can tell you to take like a certain amount of medication, and you can and they can actually, they can fuck up and say the wrong word, or you can misunderstand it or whatever, and then take a whole wrong size prescription and get really sick or die, and they'll be in trouble. So I can understand that. But, and see, this is where, these European motherfuckers hope you don't know how to think, because they love to think because you're American that you're stupid. They love this shit, dude. So why is it that they always charge a lot more to speak English, but they don't charge to speak Romanian? They don't charge to speak, Russian. They don't charge to speak these other languages, but they always charge a lot more to speak English. So then the next thought goes, well, they should, because it's not their native tongue, and English is not the country's language. But they're not charging to speak Spanish or Romanian or Portuguese or German. They're not charging to speak any of that. And then on the back end of it, you would think English should be damn near an automatic, because English is everywhere. The odds of somebody learning, especially over here, the odds of somebody going out their way to learn English versus going out their way to learn, Italian or some other shit. English is the universal language. So if anything, that should be lower. And a motherfucker should have to pay more to speak Lithuanian. How many motherfuckers speaking Lithuanian? Right? I don't know anybody speaking Lithuanian. Right? So why is it that we get, you see, it's all this little scumbag shit. But they hope that you gonna be the dumb American who doesn't know how to think that deep into it. The fuck out. Like, is it? Because but again, the world loves to just only put aim on Americans until you start rattling off some real shit. Then it's it's all on this. Yeah. But I'm bashing. I mean, because there's some good people and bad people everywhere you go. But yeah. What I'm trying to get at is, man, you really just got, well, me, I just kind of just grew to see, the good and bad and shit. AD, what do you think of this pro-choice? I still don't really know. I was trying to put some thoughts together on it. I still got to really put more deeper thought into it, honestly, before I want to give like my actual thought on it. AD, you should come up with a vid series titled "An American Survival Guide for Traveling in Europe," where you show us how to avoid being scammed and question things. Okay. That's a good idea. Maybe I will start like a travel. Well, I do have a travel channel. Maybe I will just do videos like that. Because one dude, he's popular in Czech Republic for doing these videos. Like, I think his name's Honest Guide. His name's Honest Guide. He's a Czech, but he speaks fluent English. So he has one channel that's like all in English and another channel that's all in Czech. But he's a real good dude, and I took a lot of his advice for restaurants and shit. But I think he's like one of the bigger ones here who does it. But maybe I do it like coming from the American perspective on it. But yeah. Sure. Russia giving them that facial abuse treatment. So Russia giving them that facial abuse treatment. And just like them whores. Oh my God, can you please help me? Turn back around like, can you please help me? But no, and then facial abuse, them bitches really be wanting that shit, man. Sure. Oh, wait, let me read. My bad. I'll skip this, Simon. Let me read this comment. Sure, America has its faults, and I don't mind people making fun of its stereotypes, but talking crap about the same country you're asking help from is absolutely pathetic. That's an L for the whole country. Yeah, Simon Lewis. That's totally. Yeah, I'm totally there with you, man. I'm 1,000%. Uh-oh, moving something. What I just moved? I think that was the. Yeah, I'm totally there with you, Simon. For real. I'm totally there with you. Like, you can't sit up and roast the motherfucker 1 minute and then come back and say, hey, you know what? Oh, what's this? Oh, it's a technodrome. Is that how you say it? Shit got real, bruh. Shit got real in these streets. I hated that. Oh. I think my controller might die in a minute. Damn. I hated these motherfuckers. Baby. Man, I tried to do the... Okay. baby.
Don't even think of trying to spin my story.
Oh my god. Oh, baby.
Party dude, go!
Oh, shit! How can I see that coming?
All right, I love being a turtle. You guys are so cool. You're frozen.
And it's a fucking... Oh my god. Oh god. Oh god damn. Oh, we on that? Okay. I keep trying to go heads up with this motherfucker, man. You just... Oh, I'm not gonna make this shit. General Trag. Yo, this motherfucker... How is he staying on the wall like that? It's moving.
Prepare for ninja revenge.
Yeah, I'm over here dancing and shit. God damn. God. Whew. Yo, that ain't even the final balls. Ah. Oh. Shit. Didn't see that one. God damn. Ah, shit. I did it again. Game over for real?
Don't sweat it, turtles.
Hectodrome redux.
You playing Switch? No, I'm playing on PC. Oh, I gotta start all the way over? Fucking just throwing bombs.
Party, dude.
How'd he punch me?
over, dudes. All right. I love being a turtle. Ah!
Oh my God, were you okay? No, 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 no. Ah. Oh my God, dude. I'm fucking serious right now.
Party, dude. Your friends will shall be done.
Oh my God, dude. Are you fucking... Motherfucker. Swinging my nunchucks. Okay, so that's a much easier way to take those guys out. Oh my God. Yo, man. Come on, baby. Come on, this is somebody else want to join. Come on, Raph. Hurry up, I need help.
Ready or not, here I come.
Did I do this last time?
That's for sure. Moves here. Dynamite strike.
Oh, that's me. I'm looking at the wrong screen, wrong person.
Oh, how to juice, bro. Party, dude.
Oh, that's not Shredder. I gotta pee.
Intruder alert. Have a shot. Party favors for every foot.
No, we gotta throw him. How do you throw him? I forget. Oh god, I did that.
Dynamite strike. Total blowers, dudes. Prepare for ninja revenge.
Wait, how do you even, like, yo, man, they should put a fucking button prompt how you do it. Like, I don't know how to even do it. Damn, I got punched right in the face.
Party, dude. Dynamite strike. Yeah. Dynamite strike. That's heading for start.
Ah, I fucked that up.
Total blowers, dudes.
I'm just game over though. Okay, for real. You don't give anybody a button prompt how to even help them back up? I'm supposed to remember fucking 35 instructions before the match. Yeah, I'm out. He ain't gonna make it either. No, he got 2 lives. He might be alright. Oh, he's the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Give me a break. What a mess.
So I guess it ain't work out. I'm hearing some bad music. Oh, he done left the party too. Yeah, I catch him on the flippity flip. He be alright. Put this on me. So I'm about done with that. Alright. Yeah, it's a fun game. It's alright. It's cool. Make sure the audio's working. I gotta ask some other guys what they're using because it's a fun game. It's alright. I gotta ask some other guys what they're using because I watch some other guys play games on the internet and they think and their thing moves so much smoother than mine's, man. Like mine's is always choppy when it moves over and like it looks like shit on mine. He's sliding. Don't try to jump over him. Oh, yeah, I'm already off, man. You say 45 minutes? Yeah, I'm already out of here, man. Actually, let me go ahead and quit this to the main menu.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. So I'm not going to get to a video because I get the rambling. It's already 9:40 now. So I'm going to cut it off right there. But no, it's a fun game. It's cool. It's cool. But yeah, where'd I leave off? Oh yeah, talking about that whole like, you know, yeah. The reality of fucking of how oh shit, hang on. The reality of how all this shit really plays out, like for real, once you get out that pure tourist slash you know, maybe like social media type of thing, once you get out all that shit, then like you start to see how the dynamics really are and how it plays out. A lot of it can be fucking disgusting. I say most of it is really. Well, no, I'll say most. I say a lot of it. But okay, on the other end, I will give other countries in the world the benefit of Americans usually being the loud ones. Like because when my dad came here, that was one thing I got him to see. When we would eat in the center somewhere, and you can always tell where the Americans are because they're always the loudest ones. Or the America. Well, usually not really America. I say more the UK. The UK, you always know where they're gonna be because they're gonna be the loudest ones walking around, especially if they're in groups. Like you gonna hear them long before you see them. Either the UK motherfuckers or the motherfuckers in Russia. Both of them, they gonna be loud. They're gonna be loud one way or another. They're gonna be loud because they just talking loud, or they'll be loud with like trying to look like they're rich. That's usually the Russian part, though. The Russians will come here and like I don't know what happened because I have no experience with Russia, like within their country. I don't know what happened, but one big stereotype that you'll see out here, and it's just like a known thing, like one big thing that you will. Let me check the audio real fast, make sure it's working. Yeah. One big thing you will see is that you can usually tell when it's a Russian, even now Ukrainian, but now you're gonna see a lot more Ukrainians because they got that free pass to come over here, which that's running out. But that whole thing of like everything goes into the style of clothes you're wearing, and it's like they want you to just they it's so deep in them to want you to know that they have money, like and it's so pushed in your face that it's just annoying at a point. Well, in the whole thing. Now, and the women will be beautiful. Czech women will tell you. The Russian bitches, the Ukrainian bitches, they'll be beautiful, but it's really too much. But yeah, but no. Overall, though, if I still had to pick where to go, I would still pick here versus North America. Overall speaking, on a complete overall viewpoint, I would still pick here. I still wouldn't pick where America is now. I wouldn't pick it. No, I wouldn't pick America now. There's no reason for me to pick America where it is now, especially in my position, because I got the education, I got the willpower, I got the ability to move. I've already grown out that whole tourism phase. I've grown out of being happy, of being proud to just go somewhere now. Now I know the routine of, okay, if I travel somewhere, now just, okay, first thing is figure out where food is, figure out where some water is, figure out where I'm going to sleep that night. I'm fully in that mode now, instead of like, oh wow, I'm here, because you got to grow out of that shit. I remember when we went to New York City. I still remember that time. First time was New York City. Because that was back when America's Best Dance Crew, when everybody was into that dancing shit, right? That was hot. Probably, what was those years? Probably about 2000, but probably between 2003-ish to 2000 and like, I'd say 2008-ish, maybe. That was when that was all real hot, because that's, in my opinion, I would say that Usher video, that when that Yeah came out, even though it wasn't a lot of dancing, that sound kind of like triggered all that shit, in my opinion, because it just didn't even sound like a real song when it came out, because it was just too good. It sounded like a very well done mix, but I didn't think it was like a real song. Kind of like that I Took a Pill in Ibiza song, or Ibiza. I Took a Pill in Ibiza. He pronounced it wrong. It kind of like that song. Like, it sounds so good. The remix of it sounds so good that I didn't think it was his, like, a real song that he put on the radio. But yeah, back when that ABDC, America's Best Dance Crew, came out, everybody was on that pop lock, and some friends I was with, some friends I had at the time, they were dancers, right? And one day they just came to me and said, "Hey, yeah, we're going to audition for ABDC. You want to come with us? We got to drive to New York, and we leave in like a week or 2 weeks or something like that." So I was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll go with y'all." Because I danced when I was like in middle school, but I didn't dance when I was older. So, but I knew them. So as they just came to me and asked me if I wanted to go, I said, "Yeah, sure, I'll go." And you know what? Actually, me and this dude named Julius, we fell out, and now Julius is a big motherfucker. We fell out like in the first 5 minutes. I can't remember what he did. I think he was running late, and I fell out with him, and then I fell out because I had to use the bathroom while we was driving. I said, "Yo, I got to use the bathroom." And they talking about trying to have me wait, and I just went off. I said, "Pull the fucking van over now," right? But here's the funny part: like when we was driving to New York City, what I did, I went off, like I don't know how I don't know how I get out of these situations without getting my ass whooped. Like, for real. Like, I was gonna say this a while back. I think like can you react to the video I sent? Oh man, no, because I'm gonna get off here in like 13 minutes. But yeah, because it is late. It's going on 10, and I got a baby in the other room. But but yeah, I'll skip that whole story. So yeah, ABDC. And I remember it was, and there was another guy, real big dude. His name was Cliff. He came with us too. And I remember because they went off to go dance and shit, and it was a nice place where they went to go dance. It was in Times Square, and we had to go in the elevator, and it was like way high up where you could look down at everybody. It was a nice place. It was for real. It was legit a nice place. It was in Times Square, and but I remember when you first get out the train in New York City is in down there in Times Square, and you've never been there before, dude. All we could do was just get up and just look around. Like all we did as soon as we got out, we just looked around like, oh shit. Like you just can't, like it's just so much. And then it was one of those weird things where it's like, it's like a lot of your questions that you didn't even know you had were answered, kind of thing, right? I remember we went and got a hot dog, and he was like in love with the hot dog. but, but for those of you who've been in New York and never been before, or because some of you in here maybe watching now, some of y'all live in New York, so it's like no big deal to you. But for us who come from like fucking Dayton, Ohio, that shit was like, yo, it's unbelievable. I forgot why I even brought that story up. Completely forgot. Yo, AD, what's your thoughts on the future of dating market now that Rovers went overturn in America? So that's where I was going. Yeah, so abortion has been banned. Okay, like I haven't put enough thought into it to really come up with like like a firm point. Because all I can think, okay, because every time where I do end up putting thought into it, the first area that I put into is based off literally every statistic. I think what's happening is America is desperately, and this is just my own conspiracy theory thought, my perspective, because I haven't put like actual thought into it. So take what I'm saying with a grain of salt right now. But so for the little bit that I put, for the little thought that I put into it, my brain immediately goes to America trying to do anything they can to stay away from the draft. That's where that's where my mind goes. To stay away from the military draft, because women are going to keep fucking. All right, and as long as the country keeps wiping their ass, woman has no purpose to even, she has no reason to care much, because the country's going to keep wiping her ass. All right, if they really want to do any type of damage for pro-life and all this shit like that and all that, make mandatory DNA tests for the man when the woman gives birth. Flat fucking out. It's not even that expensive. How much a DNA test is $100? Why is that so much of a big deal? To get. Why is that even a thing? A DNA test is not expensive. You see what I'm saying? Because my brain, again, I haven't given it much thought, but my brain immediately, okay, if they're going to ban abortion, bitches going to keep fucking. That's not going to stop bitches from fucking. Because it's her body. She know what she want to do with it. I don't care. So she's going to keep going. She's going to keep fucking. She's going to get pregnant. And now she's going to try to find whatever man she could put it on to get money out of him. So if the government, okay, and here's the thing. The government is not stupid in this regard. There is literally no statistic that's going to prove anything other than that. Right? Based off women's actions up to now, and literally every scenario. She's going to keep fucking and having babies no matter what, right? So what does that mean? If they know this is what's going to happen, right? I mean, look at me. I'm just little old AD living in Prague. I'm not a person who's devoting his life to studying this shit. I could just see what it is from the fucking, from the street, right? So if they are, okay, if I know these stats, that means that they've really gone through these stats. Any fucking department already knows all these stats 10 times over before they get drunk, while they're drunk, right? So why would you what would really be in it for a country to do that? To breed entire generations of weaker men. That's why. Weaker people. to breed generations of weaker people, of mentally weaker people. Because again, there is no study to prove that families are staying together long. There is no study that's proven that more men are able to stay in the household or spending as much time with their kids. It's all going into women's hands. And what do women breed? Weakness. That's what they breed. So now they can't get an abortion. Or you're gonna make it extremely difficult for them too, from the little bit that I know about it. So what's the only thing that's going to come out? Okay, literally, and hate me for saying this, whatever the fuck, okay, but you can't say what I'm saying is wrong. The only thing that's going to breed is higher crime, more medications being used, and weaker mentalities. but my thing is, from a country standpoint, especially the way in the route that America's headed, the weaker mind is also going to mean the weaker mind in combination with lower wages. You need college, blah blah blah. It's fueling a poverty draft, right? It's a poverty draft because coincidentally, those medications are going to get more expensive. Right? All those mental health medications, whatever they get in America, it's going to get more expensive. Just like healthcare on a whole did, just like the university education did, because they realized that people need it. Right? So it just so look at literally any statistic you want to show, and look at how much the cost of all that shit went up over time. Once they figured out, people really need this, how do we get them to spend more money on it? And if they don't have money, well, now we can use that as the poverty draft. Oh, you can't afford a university? Well, just go to the military for 4 years. We'll pay it. Oh, you can't afford health insurance? Well, just go to the military then. We'll pay it. Poverty draft. So but that's just, again, I haven't given it a whole lot of thought. But that's just where I am with it right now. This is 9:54. Let me get 5 more minutes. I'm going to get out of here. All that combined equals more money every day in the government's pockets. Yeah, sure. I mean, but that's where I am with it. Because, again, there is no stat that there is literally no statistic. The only statistic that I was able to ever come across, which is really just a theory in all reality of it, is that the only benefit that I was able to find, which again is only a theory, is that when a woman is raising the children, and it's not even really what the woman did, it's just biology for real. Okay, because as far as a woman's actions go, there is no reason. A woman, statistically speaking, the woman is literally the worst person to leave a child with, right? There is no statistic that's going to show you anything. You would be better off letting 2 gay men raise a child than 1 woman. Or 2 women. You would be better off with 2 gay men raising a child than 2 gay women. Literally, there is no statistic that proves that a woman is on her own is capable of raising, especially a man, properly. You can't find one. The only one, and again, it wasn't because anything a woman actually did. It's more for it's more for just her existence as woman. Is it reduces the rates of incest because once you. Let's say, like, if me and, like, my brother was raised by the same mom, or let's say if I was a girl, or let's say if let's say I had a sister, right, and we was raised by my mom. The theory is that because we watch our mom take care of our sibling, that significantly decreases our interest in having sex with our own sister or our own brother. Now, it doesn't completely reduce it, but the theory is it significantly reduces it, the chances of it happening. That's literally the only area that you can say, okay, yeah, there will be a benefit right, to have her around. That's literally it. As far as especially when you count in developing a society. And developing a well-functioning, healthy society. And when I say well-functioning, healthy, I'm not talking let's just create some new form of mental illness That way we could just blame them being fucking idiots on this mental illness now, because this is new mental illness. Yeah. Because if you leave the women, it will never stop. Like I say all the time, Lana Rhodes is sitting down right now, desperately hoping that somebody comes up with a new mental illness. That way she can blame it on that. She can get out of it. All right. Hey, that's not one role. She's not supposed to have a father role. AD, that's not she's not supposed to have a father role. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, well, because I'm just bashing women now, but it's just the reality of it. Like I say, if for any feminist rally who wants, I want nothing more than to give women all power. I would love it. I will be at the first feminist rally. Like, sign me up. I will sleep. I will walk outside with the picket sign right with you, bitch. Let's go. Let's give you all the money. Let's just watch what you do. But the thing is, you can't ask a man for shit. And you just walk out. I will go out there I'll walk out there with the sign. Yeah. I'll walk out there let me know where it's at. I'll sleep outside all night with you and all that shit. Eat ramen noodles. I love creamy chicken, by the way. And I'll sit out there with you, bitches. Feminists, I'll be right out there with you. I want you to get it all. Because I love to see how society will turn out in 5 years with you running shit. Like I said, if you were to take all the men on Earth, right, and just lock them up, let's say, figuratively speaking, like a Rikers Island, like somewhere like an island, right? Somewhere away, men could not have contact with the world. We couldn't do anything with we could have no contact with the world. And except for, let's just say, like breeding purposes, right? And after that, we go right back to Rikers Island. We can't alter, fix, or do anything with anything in the world, right? And let's say it goes on for 200 years where women are just solely in control of Earth, right? That shit hurt my stomach to say that. Where women are just let them just be in control of Earth, right? And the men are just locked up on this island for 200 years. Well, okay. Well, first off, it wouldn't even last 200 years. It'll last about, I give it about 15. And even then, it's gonna be like some Mad Max shit. It like ain't gonna be no more grass. You ain't gonna have no running water. Electricity gonna be gone. Ain't gonna be anything that takes any intricate thought while at the same time preparing for the future there's not gonna be any more cell phones. Technology's gonna go away. All that's gonna just because they weren't comfortable when they fixed it. All that shit, like all that's gonna be gone. All right. Now let's flip it. Let's say you take all the women and you throw their ass on Rikers Island and let men just operate Earth, and the women could come out for breeding purposes, and then be thrown back into Rikers Island. Well, I say within 50 years we'll have flying cars. I give it 50 years. We gonna have a car, maybe not full transit. You know what I'm saying? Like you go run down to UDF or some shit like that, flying car. But we gonna have some. Motherfuckers gonna be able to go. You gonna have it might just be the elites, but they gonna be walking out there with they starter and then pull off like George Jetson and shit. And you be able to watch them, and you see traffic light. I give it about 50, maybe 40, 50 years. I give it that. Yeah. But if you let them be in charge of Earth, man, there ain't gonna be no more running water. That shit's over. Ain't no more running water. Ain't no more electricity. Ain't none of that. But again, like I said, when feminists want to get on these marches and rallies, I'm advocating you bitches. I want you to get everything. I'm advocating. I want you to have everything that you think you want. That way you find out you don't want it. But let me guess, then you're gonna blame it on me for giving it to you. Because it's a new form of PTSD. You need medication for that now, bitch, don't you? I know, yeah. Because it's gonna be my fault anyway it goes. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here, man, because it's 10. So yeah, man, yo, hey, I'm hobbling with this channel now with the new baby and shit. But yeah, it's gonna be all right. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. It's 10. I catch you on the Foot B Flip, man. Yo, y'all have a good day, eat tonight, wherever you are, and yo, peace out.